Gillis, Night Ranger. How you doing, buddy?
Fine, Adam. All good, man. Never a dull moment in my life lately.
That's
I like
right.
that.
That's right.
Yeah.
We were talking at the NAMM show. Here you are in Chicago.
Yep.
And playing the Arcada Theater tonight.
Yep.
Fun little theater.
Yeah, sold out. It's all good. And Minnesota tomorrow night, and then we come home. Got a couple shows in Florida, and then we got we got the Hard Rock in Punta Cana coming up, and we got that tour. We got a great tour coming up. It's Sammy Hagar, Whitesnake, Night Ranger for 40 plus shows.
I was just gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
Sammy Hagar, Night Ranger, Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Little reunion with Joel.
Well, it's a reunion with everybody. I mean, Reb was with Night Ranger for about a year, and then Joel was with us 7-8 years, and then now, of course, we got Keri Kelli now, but both Reb and Joel are in Whitesnake, and so everybody knows everybody in this tour. And what's great is back in the day, in the early '80s, Sammy took us under his wing with a ticket to the People Tour. We did like 13 shows, and that's when we just kind of started breaking out of the box. And Bill Graham was behind us, and ever since then we've been joining Sammy on shows here and there, and we just did 2 or 3 weeks with him this last year, and now we get 40. It's all good.
That's nice. That's gonna be a fun summer trip.
Yeah.
Vic Johnson's a good friend of mine. He's a fantastic player.
Vic is such a great player, nicest guy in the world. It's such a great band, a fun band. They all have such a good time. And boy, I mean, those guys still like to drink. We'll see how they are this run, but Sammy had a new tequila out, and everybody was dipping into that. And wow, it's like I can't personally do a couple shots of tequila and play on stage without being too happy. But sometimes we do one. But a lot of fun, man. It's so great. There's a rock and roll still happening, and it's still viable, and still people selling a lot of tickets, and the whole Def Leppard tour coming with Motley and Poison, and now with Joan Jett. I mean, it's a great year for rock. I mean, jeez, huge.
It is. And Night Ranger, I know a couple of years ago you put out a 35th anniversary live album that you actually recorded in
Chicago, yes.
So, man, 35 years ago, would you have thought you were still going to be doing this?
No. Well, I would think I'd be doing it, but maybe not with the same band, because bands coming in and out, they have their heyday. Everybody wants to branch off and do their solo things. Some of them make it, some of them don't. Some, then the LA, the whole scene crash with when Nirvana came out in the early 90s. All the guitar players from LA were all moving to Nashville to go country, and this whole shift of everything going on. But we weathered the storm, and next thing you know, we were back together because we broke up a couple years. Got back together in '95 and went to Japan, original band, and we've been killing it ever since. But with adding Keri Kelli and Eric Levy from Chicago, from Palatine, Illinois, on keyboards.
You and Keri are mixing it up out there with all the solos, the harmonies, and all that. And I know you've had some other great players in the band over the years. What's it like? I mean, you guys push each other, you challenge each other?
Yeah, we do, but we've always, even with Joel, it was the same way. We kind of make sure we're both on our game, and the good warm up before the shows, and going over harmonies and making sure everything's tits for the show. So, Keri's great. I love Keri. He's got a great attitude, great personality. Always up. I've never seen him bummed out. He weathers any storm that hits him. And what was so cool is a couple years ago, we were doing sound check, and he mastered every one of the original Jeff Watts' licks, which Joel did too. But one thing he did master was the 8-finger technique. And I said, we had a couple weeks off. We were doing sound check, playing that night, a couple weeks off, and I said, Keri, how cool would that be if you were to learn the 8-finger technique? And I kind of smiled. Kind of smirked. Okay, brother. Yeah, I'll get on that. And I thought, yeah, okay. 2 weeks later, get together, do the sound check for the next gig, after our break. And he comes up to me with a big smile and says, come on, let's do Rockin' America. He goes, come on, let's do it. And I thought, oh, did you learn the solo? And he went up there and the sound check and did the whole thing, man. And it was like, we all just went, ah. So he does it every night. And so everything you're hearing is, between Jack and Kelly's lead vocals and the lead solos, everything's pretty much true to form to play live. And we love playing live. We're still putting out 110% and kicking arse. Kicking big arse.
Now, last summer, in a hotel room in Indiana, you played me a bunch of solo stuff. Any closer to releasing some solo stuff?
Yes. I actually finished a couple more lead vocals with Gary Moon, who's doing lead vocals. Great singer, low, girthy voice, and a high screaming voice, has its own sound. But I've been taking my time because we've been touring. Of course, we're just getting out of the holidays, a month and a half ago, and took a break for that. So I've been remixing and getting things together, and I have one more tune that I just finished that's definitely viable for the record. It's a great track. And I'm gonna have Mooney sing on that, get him up here in the next week or two. And then I'm pretty much, right now I'm 90% done. Hopefully be done, because we got a couple weeks off after this next weekend too, then a couple weeks off. Try to finish everything then and start coming up with a game plan for the record company and how to get it out there. It's a whole new world with digital record companies. I really got to be smart in how to do it and not throw out a record and just get it tossed over the shoulder. I want people to hear it. I got a game plan, working with a few people that really know marketing. So it's pretty exciting. Night Ranger, we just got a new record deal. And so we're going to start recording a record here, recording ideas and jamming here real soon. So that should be out. We're talking 2021 for that. And then, of course, the 40-plus shows with Sammy and Whitesnake. We got an offer to go to Europe. We had an offer where we might take it. It's opening for Guns N' Roses at the Swedish Rock Festival. So we might be, that's pretty close to, I could talk about it because the offer's in. They want us. So I think we're going to take that. Pretty exciting there. Trying to book around Europe, that Swedish festival, to do a few more.
When is that?
That is in June. It's coming up, not that far. So I think Accept is on the bill. And there's a bunch of bands, a bunch of European heavy metal bands, but not too many American bands. So I'm sure there's other people besides us that they're hitting up. But it's 3 or 4 days long. We're on the Saturday night with Guns N' Roses. It's freaking huge. Played there before, 5-6 years ago. There's going to be 100,000 people there. You cannot deny that. So it's going to be a good year.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. You got a sound check to go do, or you got a?
Yeah, I got a gig tonight here outside of Chicago, and Minneapolis tomorrow night. And thanks, Adam. Glad to be here, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy.
Thank
Take
you.
care.